I mean, I hate you, but I'm really loving this. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. And today, we celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Hot Ones with a very special episode brought to you by Stella Artois, the official beer of Hot Ones. Join Stella Artois and Hot Ones at the 10th anniversary celebration happening later this year and be a part of a one-of-a-kind live recording of Hot Ones with a very special guest. And on the topic of very special guests, we're joined by a very special guest today, Maria Sharapova. She's a legend of the sport of tennis with accomplishments that include a world #1 ranking, 5 Grand Slam titles, and an Olympic silver medal. In the years since, her competitive nature has served her as a businesswoman and entrepreneur, but how will she return serve against the world's spiciest wings? I guess only time will tell. Maria Sharapova, welcome to the show.
I'm really nervous.
You know what?
Excited.
Everyone comes in with that kind of a mindset, but I'm curious, what is going through your head as you prepare to take on the Hot Ones gauntlet? Are you a spicy food fan by nature?
I was doing pretty well once I sat on the chair, saw the bottle staring me down, but once the wings arrived, I'm sweating already. So it's probably not a good sign, I'm assuming.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Are you ready to get started?
Well, let's see. We're going right into it?
We're going right into it.
Oh my goodness, okay. I'm not dying yet. So
that's good. That's a good
sign.
So, over the course of your career, you played more than 850 matches, 36 singles titles, including 5 Grand Slams over the course of this 19-year-long career. What's the key to a perfect backhand? Because yours was lethal.
Well, keep your eye on the ball. And don't let up. That's always been my philosophy in tennis and in life. If you have something and it's in your hands and you have the ability to go for it, you just do.
In a 2017 CNN deep dive of the tennis grunt, all right, it was reported that you were once measured at 101 decibels in an 05 Wimbledon match, similar to a jet taking off. I'm curious, how much of a tennis grunt is style and intimidation, and how much of it is for practical reasons like breath control on the court?
I want to say it's an intimidation factor, but that'd be a lie. It was something that I started doing at a young age, and it just clicked, and I kept it up, and I think it just got louder and louder, but it might get louder with these wings. I haven't played in 5 years, but I mean, the grunt might come back.
I'd like to see that come back.
I'd be like, arr! A little bit of ranch, no?
Yeah.
Some seed.
And a step up, I think, from the first one.
From the first one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the purpose of the show, isn't it? Yeah.
You know too much.
I mean, we can't be at level 1 the whole time.
That's right.
It wouldn't be a show.
Do you have a trick shot highlight of yours that you never get sick of, no matter how many times you've seen it? You know, we don't have the budget for archival footage, but we will put our finest animator on the case.
I'm actually a pretty good left-hander, so on the run, like if instead of hitting a backhand, I'd hit a one-handed left and forehand, which surprised a lot of people and kind of got me out of trouble because I think they were like, what's going on? Am I doing something different? Why am I hitting that shot? I did it on the run and ended up winning a few points. So that's my trick shot. That's all I have.
What's the difference in your mindset when you're playing in front of a rowdy crowd that's supporting you versus a hostile one where it feels like the whole stadium is rooting against you? Like, are you able to distinguish the kind of juice that you get for one versus the other?
That's a great question. I'd like to think that I played like in my own bubble, but there's no doubt that the influence of a crowd and the influence of your fans, and no matter what the situation was in a particular match, like you'd rely on your fans to get you through that moment. But one of the great things about the sport was I realized that when you walk on the court, you have the ability to change someone's mood and perspective, and they could be having a really bad day. And even if you're having a bad day on the court and you find a way to win, like that inspiration for a young girl or boy is one of the reasons I played.
All right, Maria, before the heat really kicks in, I think that we should reset with a Stella. You're a pro when it comes to serving on the court, but can you show me how to serve up the perfect Stella?
Well, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you doing it as well?
I'm right along with you.
Okay. So you know what you have to do? You have to
Tilt at 45.
What? Did they prep you for this? Okay. And then when it gets halfway, you even it out, and then you get a higher pour. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call the perfect serve. I mean,
look at us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. Cheers to getting 2 wings down. I needed that.
And nothing like chasing a Stella with a wing. So this is a pickled garlic sriracha here.
Pickled garlic by Hot Ones. I'm just promoting your hot sauce. Okay. It's pretty good. I'll have another bite of that.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm eyeing down that is it the 8th one?
Yeah.
No, I've watched a few for civilians.
You know where the traps are.
Yeah. I mean, poor Margot Robbie.
Yeah, all right, you're telling me.
I was like, at least she's like doing it elegantly.
Right.
She's crying elegantly. I don't think I can cry elegantly.
I guess maybe we'll find out. Okay. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So I once heard you talking about winning Wimbledon at 17 years old and there being a distinct moment in the 4th round of the tournament where you felt flow state for the first time. What do you recall about that feeling? Is it even something you can describe?
Yeah, a lot of athletes describe the flow state as a moment where everything is going in your favor, that everything is smooth, that it's deliberate. You don't have to think of where the result is or if it's going to go in or out. You just perform. And I think that comes down to mindset. You know, you work so hard, extremely hard every single day to get to that moment of flow state. And to be honest, I've been in that state only a handful of times, and the 4th round at Wimbledon was definitely one of them. And I came off the court and I said, I don't know when I'm ever gonna feel like this, but this was fantastic. Does this one hit you later?
Ooh. That's a good hot sauce instinct, though, because some people, they'll take a bite and they'll be like, oh, well, this isn't so bad, but they don't know that there's that time-release quality to certain hot sauces.
I don't think I'm going to have a second bite of that.
Yeah. And this one is a little bit of a late hit.
Well, yeah, that's why.
That you're catching.
You didn't answer the question, so but yeah. I'll
it answered
that
itself.
One down.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have beer like all the time on this table? It just feels like such a great combo.
It is a great combo. They pair well. And you know what? We just pay attention to riders, you know? If it's requested, we have it on hand.
All right. Well, we're prepared today.
Yep. So is staying on the court for a ceremony after winning runner-up in a Grand Slam?
By the way, I'm just sitting here. This is such an odd experience. Like,
it's completely absurd.
We're here eating wings and you're interviewing me.
Yeah, and it's like kind of like a serious interview. Right.
I wouldn't go to serious. I mean, we're talking about decimal grunting.
Yeah.
So it could be more serious, which I appreciate. Thank you.
Is staying on the court for the ceremony after winning runner-up in a Grand Slam event a particularly painful experience for an athlete? You know, it seems like it would take a lot of grace to smile through a moment like that when the ball didn't bounce your way.
Not enough people talk about that. It is one of the most challenging moments as an athlete, as a tennis player, because not many sports, the runner-up stays on court while the winner's trophy and check, by the way. But who's counting the money, gets presented, and you are just left with a few tears and this, like, you know, little, I don't know, hot wing. And it's not pleasant. Yeah.
And too, like, there's also like a media quality to it, which you see more and more across like every sport, but particularly in tennis, where like the moment of defeat is like when the mic gets put in your face, you know?
I do find that in some of those moments, you get to know an individual's personality, and you really, I think in moments of vulnerability, especially as an athlete, your character comes through of how you're handling difficult situations. So part of being on the podium as a runner-up, I think ultimately sets you up for winning. Hello. I feel it in the tonsils. I might have to take another little bite to like get, I missed a mustard seed.
I'll join you, you can't miss those.
Okay. I think that second bite was a mistake.
But you're not cheating yourself on the experience.
No, I'm not.
Respect for that.
I'm drinking today.
So, as someone who is now an international gourmand, how do you look back on those lonely meals of white rice and grilled chicken that defined your playing days?
I think it was one of the reasons I retired. There was nothing like sitting in an empty player lounge or an empty locker room where this white plate covered in foil, and you're like, oh, what's under here? It's just like white steamed rice with a little bit of salt and some really dry chicken and some carrots, steamed carrots. I think I'd rather have 10 really spicy wings than that meal ever again.
We'll revisit that at the end.
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why, like how my lips started burning. It's like, I think because I'm talking. Is that?
Yeah, it's putting oxygen on the fire.
I mean, everyone just assumes that I'm going to get through this, like, no big deal because I'm an athlete, but starting to...
Well, not to put any pressure, but we've never had an athlete tap out.
Says it's a 6 out of 10. No, I kind of like this one. Okay. I'm still eyeing this Da Bomb. Like, we're one hot sauce away from that.
Yeah, I know. Let's enjoy these moments while we have them. So I've heard you talk about how your competitive nature as an athlete has served you as an investor and entrepreneur. How might your approach to winning a tournament be similar to, say, creating the world's greatest gummy bears?
I wouldn't say it's as competitive. Like, I'm never in a boardroom being like, yeah, we just created the best tasting chocolate-covered gummy. But all the business aspects and athletic aspects really combine, like teamwork, you know, the competitive spirit of wanting to be the best in the world, you know, of understanding that it takes a lot of work. You know, it's not just 9 to 5, it's the entire day. It's early mornings, you know, you're the last one in the gym or the last one at the office. So the dedication are, you know, it's all those assets that stream through business. I don't feel so great. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna go downhill from here.
It's already been tumbling a little bit. But you're always going back.
Why did I just do that?
It's instinctual now.
Wow. Okay, what's your next question?
No, sure. So I'm always fascinated by relationships between extremely successful athletes across different sports, like the relationship between like Novak Djokovic and Kobe Bryant, for example. Have you ever had like some sort of galaxy brain?
How are you asking me a question with a straight face?
Story of my life.
My God. That's great practice.
Have you ever had like a galaxy brain connection with an athlete from another sport? I mean, it does make sense in some ways because you're like the only people who can really relate to your own experience.
I've never heard the two words galaxy brain be combined together until the show, so thank you for the introduction. There is something very unique about being at the peak of what you do, whether that is, you know, being a tennis player or the best chef in the world and all the pressures that come with it and the dedication and almost this silent understanding of what it takes to wake up and just have this like endless pursuit of our own version of perfection. I think we all, you know, tap into it because we're so determined and we're so ambitious and we don't apologize for it. Not everyone has that mentality, not everyone shares that, but when you're down in the tiebreak in the third set or the fifth set and you just, everything flows and you're an instinct and you don't care if the world is watching and you don't care if you're down, you're just gonna fight till the very end, like that, those moments is what those athletes really understand. You don't have to speak about it, it's ultimately a respect between one another.
All right, Rhea, you are 7 down. I hate to say it, but it is that time. This next one's called Da Bomb Beyond Insanity.
I've watched a few of your guests just kind of go numb after this one.
That's the plus side of this wing,
okay.
You know, is it does numb you for the remainder of the show. The problem is the mountain you climb to get to that numbness, yeah.
Everyone's like, whoa, what's she gonna do? Okay. I want to turn away from the camera, but I know that's not the point of the show.
Plus, we got a lot of cameras, you know?
But there's not one back there.
That's true. There's only one place to hide. There's only one place to hide.
I mean, honestly, it could be worse. But it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah. And it keeps growing. It's almost like it can hear you talking.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, all right, I will. I will.
Yeah, the tears are coming.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Same wavelength. I'm watering up. Be very careful around the eyes.
Oh, wow. My gosh.
What I
it
want
just
to
went
do.
in my eye. Hi.
Hi. What I want to do is hit you with some of the tennis slang terms that I discovered while doing research for this interview, and I'm hoping maybe you can help me define some of the terminology.
Okay.
What's a can opener?
Are you like tricking me?
No.
While I'm about to pass out?
No, some of these you might not know.
A can opener?
Yeah, it's a serve that
Are we
curves
talking
wide,
about-
pulling the opponent off the court.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about a beer. I was like, I just use my hands.
In doubles, would you rather be partnered with a cherry picker or a poacher?
I mean, what the fuck is a cherry picker? Can I swear on this show?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can let it
good.
fly.
Okay.
So,
I'll say cherry picker. It sounds better.
how about this? What's a pancake serve?
I have no idea.
What about a frying pan? Have you ever heard of a frying
do
pan?
I look just insane right now?
No, you look great. You look
Okay.
great. Elegant, graceful.
Okay.
The way Margot Robbie, the way that you were talking about Margot
She
Robbie
was-
gracefully dancing on the wings, that's you right now.
Well, she started at wing 3. I feel like at least I got to wing 7.
You're at 8.
Oh, 8.
Don't shortchange yourself, Maria.
Okay. I mean, I hate you, but I'm really loving this.
Yeah,
Like, this is as vulnerable as I never have makeup on while I cry. So
Yeah.
really
Just lean into it. It's the Hot
really
Ones
am.
experience, for better or worse. Which is more of a nightmare to return? A kick serve or a body serve?
a body serve. It just goes straight at you. It's not good, especially for men.
Oh, yeah. Speaking
you
of
ever-
vulnerable.
Yeah, have you ever returned a body serve?
You know, not like you.
Okay.
You know, not like
Maybe
you.
in a different sport.
That's true. Yeah, you know, I've caught a body.
Where's the Webster dictionary for that one?
How are we feeling?
Do you remain friends with any of your guests?
That's a great question. Half of the people, we become friends for life.
Okay.
Half of the guests never want to see me again. And I understand exactly.
Okay, well,
Where are you actually on that
I'll
road?
let you know when we're done.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I feel like we have 2 more wings to go.
That's exactly right, if
Okay.
you're ready.
What do you ask that question? Like, are you ready? I mean, who says yes? I'm ready to just burn my mouth.
Yeah, it's a question that I ask, but you're right. I do know the answer to it.
Okay. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello, Sean.
Sounds like we're going down the nice road.
That one felt like nothing compared to the last one. I'm even gonna go in for a second
Respect.
bite. Yeah.
See, that's the one nice quality about the bomb.
I mean, I feel like our interview's just starting right now. Like in a cardio workout, the first 20 minutes, personally, based on my own experience, are the toughest. But once you get through that, like, 30-minute mark,
Yep.
I am... This is like a walk in the park right now.
See?
Yeah.
I'm bringing you back.
I
I'm
think your
winning you back.
T-Mug didn't put sauce on mine. On this last wing.
It just tastes like that. Like, no,
Probably
there
'cause of
is,
the
but
last
yeah,
one? Yeah.
exactly. What's your take on the pickleballification of tennis courts throughout the country? Net positive or net negative for society?
I'm not much of a pickle player.
You did that one match with
I
John
did,
McEnroe.
and
You took on Steffi Graf and Andre
Yeah.
Agassi.
Like, if I had an hour in my day, I would rather play tennis. I feel like it's a better workout. I mean, no offense to anyone. And it's just intellectually more interesting. But I understand the social aspect of pickleball. What are we doing? Why are you shaking it? What happened? Oh, boy. Why is everyone silent?
Because it's with anticipation.
Oh,
Yep.
you put it on the board? That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. I've made lots of mistakes just going straight.
You do have experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that is it the 8th one?
Yeah.
It's like, it's in that small container and they say that good things come in small packages, but
not
I
in this
disagree.
case. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like this, I feel like I'll be okay with this last tall one.
I know you will.
Okay.
What a run, Maria.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you.
Why did you just jump?
I was just shaking it off a little bit.
Okay. I'm okay.
I can see it better than okay.
I think I might have to take, I think that 8th one just knocked me out.
Yeah. And now you're unstoppable.
And I'm numb to all of them.
Respect. Incredible.
This is pretty light.
Incredible.
Is there a trophy at the end of this thing? Like, do I get a medal?
That's...
Preferably gold, but...
Chris, start rummaging the drawers. But in the meantime...
I just had 10 bites, and you just had 2, so just... There you go. Okay. Told you, we're competing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm along for the ride.
Okay.
And on that note, Maria Sharapova, you have conquered the wings of death. I just have one more question for you.
Okay.
Before we roll credits.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken that extra 9 bites.
So, you're someone whose career began as a teenager, and then you have this long-lasting career, much past the shelf life of even the most accomplished professionals. From defeating a rival to an epic comeback to silencing a crowd that was against you. I'm curious, when you look back on your career, is there a match that you think most encapsulates why you love the sport of tennis?
That is such a tough question, and you saved the best for last. I'd say your first Grand Slam final is ultimately just the most memorable one. In my career, it came at a very young age. I was 17 years old, and it was in London and Wimbledon, and the whole world was watching. I was playing against Serena Williams, and everything, it felt like I should have just been happy to be there. But I was so fearless. I loved the occasion. I loved everything about it. I loved the quiet moments of an English crowd. I loved the strawberries and cream before every match I had, even though I was not supposed to eat the cream. But it's always the memory that comes to mind because I least expected it to come then. And I was so tough. I went for it.
Maria Sharapova,
Yes.
Look at you, taking on the wings of death, living to tell the tale, and now there's nothing left to do.
No.
But cheers with
Cheers
Stella.
to us.
Cheers to us.
We did it.
This camera, this camera, this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Wow. Well, Stella Artois and I came together on a fun campaign, and catch us throughout the summer. Oh, boy.
Great job. You did it. Hotter than you thought it would be, what you thought it would be.
I think it was what I thought it would be. Yeah.
You indexed it correctly watching the film.
I did my homework. I don't know how to get out of this chair.
That's all right.